Today, we're going to begin preparing the collage cover for your sketchbook. This sketchbook we will use throughout the entire quarter. So, what is a collage? Well, first it comes from the French word color and it means to glue. This collage for the cover of your sketchbook can be made with any material you can glue onto the 9-inch by 24-inch piece of paper that has been provided for you. I recommend using magazines, newspapers, books, printed material, fabric, natural forms. You could even draw over top of the images that you're going to be gluing onto that 9-inch by 24-inch paper. You could paint on it. You can include photography or pretty much any other medium you can apply directly to the surface in combination with the collage material stated above. The collages that you make, they can be image-based, text-based, abstract, or any combination thereof based on your personal preference and materials you want to use. So pretty much you can create this collage to look however you want. You just have to glue various things together to where they overlap so you get that collage effect. When you're creating your collage, I recommend you could cut out images, shapes of color, textures, or patterns using a pair of scissors that you have at your house or an X-Acto knife. Just make sure that if you use the X-Acto knife, you're putting something underneath the object that you're cutting so you don't cut into your table. You could also tear out images. This gives a really nice raw edge to the object and it can add a nice little bits of texture to your collage. You could combine cutting and tearing together. I always like doing that in my collages. You could crinkle up an image and then flatten it out to give your collages more texture on the surface. Like stated earlier, you could draw or paint into your collaged images. You could, draw in colors or shapes or anything that you want with any material that you want. You could also incorporate text. Your text could help tell a story. Your text could also just be some like background imagery to create different types of rhythm in the work. You could also add flatter three-dimensional objects like matches, coins, seeds, plants, string, envelopes, etc. I love the one with the envelope and how the buildings are popping out. That would be a really cute idea for the cover of your sketchbook. Whenever you're finishing this collage, so that's in 2 class periods, we're going to be finishing this, you're going to need clear packaging tape. This tape is going to go over the entire front and back surface of this collage cover. So these are 2 examples of sketchbooks that were made for the drawing class. You can see that there are collages on the front and back cover. I'm only requiring you to create a collage on the front cover, but I highly recommend you do it on the front and back because this will strengthen the sketchbook itself because then you have materials kind of like holding everything in. Just acknowledge that you're going to be drawing in these sketchbooks. So I don't recommend putting anything three-dimensional like envelopes or string or matches or what have you on the back cover because you want the back cover of that sketchbook to be able to lay perfectly flat. So when you're drawing, you don't have these like weird bumps popping up in the drawing itself. So you might be thinking, what is the relevance of collage with drawing? Well, collages are great because it helps us explore processes and materials not specific to drawing. And this helps us develop skills and ideas while providing experiences that encourage inspiration and creativity. It also offers a unique way to explore portraiture, still life, landscape, and abstraction. And often, collage finds its way into works of drawings. In almost every one of the drawings I create, I'm combining different things together, and my drawings end up looking like a collage in the end. So here are some 2 great examples of how collage can make your drawings really stand out. So before you start figuring out maybe what you want to do, I want you to find inspiration from one of these 3 places. These are all different Instagram accounts. There's Brooklyn Collage Collective, the Collage Club, and Collage Expo. These are 3 great resources that show you amazing ways to go about creating collages. Do something that shows your interests, things that you like. That way you'll be able to enjoy your sketchbook, not just for the class, but outside of the class as well. So today, your goal is to find and compile everything that you want to include in the collage. Tomorrow, you're going to compile it all together, arranging it to how you want it to look. And then in 2 class periods, you're going to be gluing everything down, putting tape over the front and back of the cover, and then actually building the sketchbook together by adding in the extra sheets of paper. I look forward to seeing your in progress collage tomorrow, or the next class that we have. So make sure you look into Schoology to see what assignment you have to do. And I look forward to seeing your creative work.